My father is a composer, my mother is a cinema maker, my aunt is a painter, another aunt is a photographer. My grandmother was she worked in a circus and she was like a trapezio girl. I started to study music when I was maybe 7 years old. And I was really lazy. I didn't like exercise at all. And I hate like my classes of baloncesto or like you know, in the school when they make you run a lot. I really hate that. So it's funny because I don't like exercise, like really. I never work out, you know, at the gym or nothing. When I was 14 years old, a friend of mine took me to a dance class. She invited me to take the dance class because she was doing this project and she needed somebody to perform on it. And I mean, of course, it was something just like high school thing. And then I came into this room. It was the first time I went to take a class. And once I took the class, I discovered my element. And that was it. I mean, I decided in that moment, like I remember exactly the moment that I was like, Jesus, what is this? I'm gonna be a dancer. Well, Delfos Contemporary Dance was founded by Victor Manuel and myself. We have been friends for the last 23 years. And then Omar Carrum came into the picture and then he became my husband. But I really like the way we work because we work as a collective of artists. We are a small community, but we are really connected and we are friends. And we talk and we are there all the time. And we support us. So I really like that. So people stay for a long time in the company. They don't work for a year or something. They really stay longer. Well, I dedicate 24 hours of my life to dance. My mind is there all the time, and I think it's a way of being, you know, to be a dancer. It's not my job, it's not my hobby, it's just what I am or what I want to be, you know. Well, we founded the company in 1992. And then we, as a company, we really wanted to create a dance center. So we decided to create a project and just present this project to many different people around Mexico. And Mazatlan, Ricardo Urquijo was the director of culture here. And he called us one day and told us, well, you know what? You can come to Mazatlan. I have this theater and there's the school, you know, right in front of a beautiful plaza, just 5 blocks from the ocean. And just come and let's start an adventure. But then we started to build a whole thing, like a whole dance center, a whole community around it. And we really got the support not only of the government but also of the city and the people that lives here. And now I think they really like to have dancers all over the place, you know. Dancers are nice, I mean, they're nice people, you know, they're fun to watch. Dance life is hard, and it's hard to survive through dance, and it's hard when I talk to my students. I always think about them in the future, and I hope I can be strong enough to help them enough, you know, to really can realize what they want to do. So I'm always concerned about the next generation of dancers, the next generations of choreographers, like what can I do for them too? So this is why we have a school, you know, because we, as a company, we all care about that. One of the first books I wrote when I was a teenager was Letters to a Young Poet from Rainer Maria Rilke. And in that book, he says to the young poet, well, you know, if you can hide your pencils and your notebook somewhere and you can be without writing for 5 days, you are not a writer. And I feel exactly the same about dance. And I think that if you cannot dance for a week, then you're not a dancer, and you shouldn't try to do it because it's hard enough. You know, only if you really love that, only if you feel that's your life, then it's when you have to do it.